Midnight Ramen is a minimally edited, live recorded podcast that takes place at midnight. Although Michael may not be consuming food, it's time to get your bowls out. It's chow time.
But I'll come back to you. Break stride, I'm sailing me. Free falling, choose my enemy. Free from the things you say. It will all come back someday.
Good evening, gamers and other folks alike. You are listening to Midnight Ramen with me, Michael. I hope y'all are doing good today. Or tonight. Or today. I mean, honestly, like, you don't have to listen to this at nighttime or midnight. I mean, it's midnight. What am I getting into? It's always midnight somewhere. Although technically, rules-wise, if you are going to do midnight ramen and you are going to be eating ramen at midnight or doing that sort of stuff, it has to be at midnight. Them's the rules, and if you break the rules, you're done. You're dead. You do not go to jail. You go straight to the chair. Anyways, what was I on? Oh yeah. So if you want to watch this live, you can go to my Twitch, twitch.tv/Melt's Original, all one word. You can watch this happen live and listen to the after show, where I'm just horsing, dicking around. Just kind of editing the podcast and, kind of finishing off and whatever. Yeah. And on Twitch is the only place that you can see that. Up to 2 weeks or whatever the heck that you can. But if you miss it, if you miss catching it live, because, that happens, or you miss the VODs, you can go to my YouTube channel where you can watch not only the edited version of this that I do in the after show, but you can watch other videos that I make. And I also do TikToks too, but to focus on that, focus on my YouTube, where I post just random content as well as this, as well as these episodes, all episodes, past and present. I was going to say future, but I haven't recorded those yet. Duh, they're not on there. Or on there. Future, I don't know, because who knows? Does this mean I'm yapping? I am yapping. But yeah. I am yapping. I'm not apologizing. We are, you know what? The freaking them dirty liberals are taking away our speech. We can't yap whenever we want to. And I'm yapping now. Suck my balls. I'm yapping. Put that on a shirt. Suck my balls. I'm yapping. Yeah. Take that, liberals. Take that, dirty kids. Take that, politicians. Serve my balls on a silver platter. What kind of balls? Yeah. I'm not firing on all 4 cylinders. I'm firing on 5 cylinders. Like, call me 5th gear Luffy, the way I be out here just goofing and gaffing. And one thing I always do before the show is I always take whatever drink that I'm going to be drinking for the episode. In this case, it's the this Mountain Dew Baja Laguna lemonade, and I always crack it open or whatever, drink it. If I'm using an open, whatever, just drink a lot. But if it is a can, I crack it open and just chug a little bit of it. I feel like it would be very funny to just chug the entire thing and go into that, just into the episode just raging. But that would be horrible. I think. Not because I feel like I would have to pee later on, but I feel like that would just be a horrible energy to bring to the podcast. I don't know. A little too much. Especially for midnight. I just don't think it's going to work. But yeah, I'm firing on all five. I'm being goofy. I'm gaffing. I worked a long day today, and I'm just here. I need to put out a new video this week, and I haven't done it yet. I haven't done anything. I know what I'm doing for it, because I don't really have a whole lot of time to really make a new video. I'm just gonna be putting out a stream highlight. But last week, the idea that I have for the video, on right hand on the Bible, on God, I was going to make an OJ video. I shit you not. I was going to make an OJ Beetlejuice video. Woke up the next morning. I woke up at like 10 a.m. because after I'm done, I go to bed at like 3, and by the time that I wake up, it's like 10. And I woke up. I don't know where, how, or who I heard it from. It was like less than 30 minutes after I woke up, or probably less than 10. I heard the news, and I'm like, well, shit. I was going to make a video of it, but now I literally have to. It's so poignant. I have to do it right freaking now. So I did. And honestly, I mean, it's not the best performing video that I've had, but it's the best timed video that I've had. The best timed video. And yeah, I've had other ones that are like better timed, but that one, oh God, that was so great. Got that up the day of. And OJ admitted to that he did it, like on his deathbed. He knew. And I think in retrospect, even though the video is a joke, I think he get it. He was a good sport. You get the joke. He was literally a good sport. And a murderer, but yeah. But he get it. You get the joke. Oh God, that's good. It's kicking. I'm kind of thirsty. I'm on that cowboy kick because Magic has just released a whole cowboy set, and earlier today I watched the game nights play of it, and oh man, I am just on my cowboy kick. Oh. Actually, do I have my sleeve? Do I have the sleeves? Hold on. Give me a second. I know I have sleeves. Oh, shit. Where did I put them? Are they here? No. Oh, wait. Yeah, they are. So I got these sleeves like a while back, like almost a year ago. And not really a year ago, but like close to a year ago. I got these Cowboy Bebop sleeves that I'm like, well, Thunder Junction is coming. A cowboy set is coming. So I got these solely for that. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do with them, because I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with them right now. The command, the like decks that came with it aren't too amazing. But there's a lot of good cards in the set itself. Like a lot of good cards in the set. And I just got to figure out what I want to do with them. What I want to do with them for the actual things themselves. They're kind of shitty, if I'm going to be honest, but like, I mean, are they Dragon Shield? I don't think they are. I think they are. Actually, yeah, they are. I think they are. Yeah, they got the same like thingy on it. I could be smoking some shit. I don't know. But it's got the same thing as a Dragon Shield would, so. But I saw them at a local game store that I probably have only been to once. And I was just like, I have to get that. I have to get that. And I did. But and that was also, they gave me since it was last year during like the Magic promos stuff for the 30th anniversary, after I bought this, whatever I purchased, they gave me the promo Lotus pedal, which is like $30. Like it's going for like $20-$30. I'm like, what? That's crazy. And it's really cool. It's like foil and etched. And that's what I like about Magic the Gathering. Like, yeah, there's a lot of cards that are just kind of janky and bullshit, and they're like printing out the ass. But you get a card that looks real nice and good in foil and just like special art. That is so cool. And it makes it more accessible to people that, you know, like, yeah, you can proxy. And I'm kind of the guy. I'm sorry to be, you know, act like I'm talking a lot about Magic the Gathering because, whoops, I like it. What am I supposed to do? I lost what I was talking about. So, okay, I like Magic. My brain broke. Oh, so proxies. I was talking about proxies. I'm not a guy for proxying unless it's a situation that like, oh, you have multiple, like a copy or multiple copies of a card. Or in the case that you have one copy of like an expensive, like say $100, $200+ card that's already in use, or you do not want out, then I'm fine with that. As long as you own the card and you're not like spamming it, then that's fine. That's totally fine with me. As long as you have enough to prepare it. Because like one of the cards that I feel like I should proxy now is Yavimaya Cradle of Growth, because like I've recently purchased, I think last year I purchased like 2, maybe 3 of them. And all it does is just basically make every single land a forest on top of what else it is, which is good if you want to get a basic land or get a certain land type onto the battlefield. It's really good for that, so you can get out non-basic lands if it specifies that you have to get a forest or something like that. Then that's fine. But if it says basic land, then you can't. But if it says, oh, get a forest, you can do that and just cheat out different lands, which is really fun. And I have a deck that kind of does that. It's really good. I just recently played it. It takes a long time to do it, but it's really fun. I feel like I'm going to finish that in like not super long. Now to slow it down a little bit, because I feel like I'm speeding too fast. I'm going way too fast through conversations, stuff like this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to talk about why I'm wearing this specific shirt, in a bit. So I'm going to talk more about Magic a little bit. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I am going full hog in this. Like, I went to pre-release for this set, Outlaws of Thunder Junction, full on cowboy suit, basically cowboy outfit, because I went for my work clothes, and the jacket that I was wearing is like kind of like, it's like a jean jacket. Actually more of a denim jacket, sort of, kind of not, kind of is. But it has like pockets and stuff like that, so you can put things in there. But I'm wearing all black. I put on black boots. I put on a hat. Not really specifically a cowboy hat, but you know, a cowboy-esque hat. And then I went to an LGS, and I wish I had done this. I wish, because they had a cosplay contest, and I wish I did it. I wish I did, because even if I just entered, I would have gotten a collector's pack. And I'm just like, damn, I wish I did. And honestly, I might do my pre-releases just there, because no offense to my the store that I go to now for a lot of my stuff, they're really kicking ass. And they're in a absolute dog shit location. I mean, they're making the best use of what they have, but their location itself is kind of dog shit. I'm not lying. It sucks where they are, but they're making the best out of it. And what's also really weird about it too is that they have like two entrances, and the building itself kind of like does like a weird cupping thing. So one entrance like is, it's hard to visualize it. So I'm pointing at the camera. So one entrance is like right there, but then using my right hand, I'm pointing with my left hand. So then with my right hand, it like goes around, like hugs, like my microphone is a different thing. And then comes out to be a different exit, like around the mic or whatever, around a different thing. It's so weird. And the store that's like in between it is a Quiznos. So like the weird symbiotic thing that comes with it is that you could just go there and get food and then come back. Or even like walk like a couple stores down and go to the Papa John's, which when I did that like whole Papa John eating video, that's where I went. I love the game stores that I go to though. Like, goddamn. My local game stores, the other one that I get my boxes at, or bulk stuff, they know me by name. Or at least one guy definitely knows me by name. I love that dude. He's so cool. I love that. Them guys, they're so cool. I wish I played there more, but oh man, they know their shit. And some of the guys that play there scare the shit out of me because they're good. They're really good. And I'm not to that level. Or like they'll absolutely wipe the floor with you with a deck that they haven't used. Or they'll say, oh, it's a power 5, but really it's a power 8. But in reality, it's a 7 or something like that. Even though that's very subjective. They'll be like, oh yeah, it's just more of the theme deck. But then they just pop off an infinite combo and whoop your ass. Because that definitely does happen. I cringed a little bit. But no, man, this set has been, I put all my chips into this one, and damn, it is paying off. I love cowboy stuff. I don't know what else is to say there. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I could easily just go into the Magic pack opening because I'm literally talking about Magic anyways. And I might just do that anyway. But I don't want to do that. I need to wait for the half point. But now that I'm talking about it, fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's just get to it. So what I'm going to do, I have a booster box in here, and the remaining set booster box in here. Get my color from going from like weird red to like get it back into normal. What the hell? So for every 5 packs, there's a collector booster. So basically it's like a revolver. That's what I'm going to be doing for a while. So I'm going to be rolling a D4 to determine how many packs I'm going to open. And then I'm going to roll a D6 to determine which packs I'm going to open. And after one gets pulled, obviously I can't, pull. I'm going to just keep it to 6 being the collector booster, and then just go from there. Because it'll work out, I think. But I'm going to use my D4 like I usually do. Or in past episodes that I've done before, just kind of roll until I get a certain number twice. And then roll a D6 to determine which packs I'm opening. And obviously, if I roll the same pack twice, I'm not going to just say, oh, I'm going to... No, I have to roll until I get 3. Like, if I have to open up 3 packs, it has to be 3 different numbers. So let's just get into it. That was a 2 packs. I'm fine with that. And I have a couple extra that I can use to compensate. So opening 2. Oh, we're already opening a collector one. Yuck. So 1, 2. I'm going to replace it with this one. Actually, no. 1, 2, and 6. Now I need to figure out how the hell I'm gonna do this. Because I just kind of screwed myself over. What the fuck? I didn't want to actually open one of these yet. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. But I hope it's gonna be good. I feel like it's gonna be good. I'm gonna open up the regular pack first. And then go to the big one. Oh, man, that was a good pack open. It took a little bit, but that actually was very good. Let me move my mic so we can actually look at the cards and, get a good feel for it. 3, 2, 1, flip. We got Griff, Lively Dirge, Ankle Biter, Focus, Sprig Splasher, Ravenfell Omens. I've used that before. Prickly Pear. Wish I had that in the thing. Tumbleweed Rising. Investive Wingsmith. Let me actually do this a little bit so I can actually look at the stream to do that. Ooh, Lush Oasis. I haven't pulled this one yet. And the text on it says, when enters the battlefield, deal 1 damage to target opponent. That's actually pretty... Crime Land. That's pretty fun. The foil is a Snakeskin Veil. Alt art card is Buried in the Garden. Behind that we got Tai Joaquin, Perfect Shot. Whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to a creature equal to that creature's toughness, draw a card. I read that, but I'm like, huh? And then Binding Investigation. Okay. Not the best pack there, but whatever. Oh man, I hate that, they have to make these packs so freaking weird and dumb, and just make it open the way that it's supposed to, not with this stupid little tab that doesn't really do anything, and then you still need to cut into it. Like, I'm gonna open it with that little tab. Oh wow, it literally got the corner. Where do I go from here? So the ideal way is to then open it through the top, which that's the way that's supposed to... Like, come on, seriously? I'm going to go, I think that's... Actually, I'm going to get these two, because, whatever. I already saw them. Whoops. Skewer the Critics. Murder. Got Plains. Whatever. Return the Favor. A Possum. Take up the Shield. This feller, Gin of Fool's Fall, giant beaver, a bird. Ooh, foil treasure token looks sick. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, colossal rattle worm. Behind that, we got Thoughtseize. Wait, did I think I already got one of these. A Thoughtseize. God damn. And we got that. We got a Savvy Trader. Ooh, Annie joins up. Oh, I know where this is going. I already know where this is going. And ooh, Archmage is new. That's a good one to pull. That's a very good one to pull. I already know where this one. Annie joins up. Let me just put it in the box that I'm gonna be putting that in now. Hold on, because I want to have that already there. Okay. Zoop. In my the Professor Gamegenic deck box. The one that I got from the Kickstarter. But then I got one from the game store because enough people bought it or enough people funded it that it's now in local game stores. And it's also just so cool. I just love it. I don't think I put anything in here yet though. But eventually it'll be packed. I think this is my secondary one for like this idea that I have for like my 5 color decks, just to make it modular and be able to like, oh, I want to play this deck. Okay, so the mana base of that's going to be similar, if not the same to that, and then just swap out the decks. Because like because the 5 mana decks, especially if you want to have a good mana base, is absolutely fucked. Absolutely fucked. But other times, not so much. Anyways, now that we're done with talking about Magic, because I want to be done with it. I want to be done. I want to talk. I'm talking about 2 freaking passions. I'm talking about Magic and I'm talking about JoJo's. So, there's nothing really new here. So yesterday, or on Tuesday, me and my girlfriend finally finished part 3. God, I love part 3. I don't want to say it's my favorite because it isn't. And I'm not going to be really spoilery of it because like whatever. And plus also people like kind of know the memes of it. And like you don't really need to see you don't need to see all of it to get that, oh, certain things happen. Just like the main JoJo lives. That's it. That's literally the only spoilery thing that, why would you care? Why would you need to care? But we finally finished it. And it was like kind of the last arc-ish. Because for those that are actually like deep into it, we started with the cream fight. And now I don't want to say it because it does get spoilery. It does get spoilery. So if you don't want to spoiler, skip 20 seconds ahead. Starting now. Okay. So we started oh crap. Actually, oh man. I got to be quick with it. Actually, just skip now, skip again. If you're watching the video, if I put my hand down, that means you're safe. Okay. So we started watching with the cream fight, and that's when a lot of the Crusaders start dying. First, Muhammad Abdal dies, like just gets disintegrated, and then it cuts when it goes to the end, like the end song. That was probably the first real time that we've listened to it. I mean, like real time. She's like, oh, you can skip it because it's Netflix and whatever. It's like, no, he's dead. He's dead. We're listening to it. And of course, nothing happens in the next episode. But then the episode after that, oh man, fucking Iggy dies. Man, that is like, what a fucking trooper, dude. And a lot of stuff happens in that episode, and he dies very early on. Like, early on, and a lot of shit happens in that episode. So when it gets to the credits, I'm like, I'm almost about ready to skip it. I'm like, wait a minute. No, we ain't skipping it. Iggy died. And then the final time that the actual like outro song plays, the outro plays, is during Kakyoin's, right, the episode that Kakyoin dies. So of course we have to watch and listen to it. It's just really sad. It's last Train Home by Pat Metheny Group. And oh man, it's so sad. Like, just in the context, it's just so sad. But it's just, it's comforting too. That was like, okay, I'm gonna put my hand out because that it can't go down. No, when like it's the Last Train Home that's played in the later half of Stardust Crusaders, it's sad. It feels like a very sad song, but it's very comforting because it's like, oh, going home and stuff like that. And I like playing it because, yeah, it's to remember those that are gone, but it's also just like very comforting. And I remember when, and I don't want to get sad again, but when I got the call that my grandpa died, and that was kind of like when I really got into JoJo's, or like, I mean, I was already kind of deep in the pocket, but like, that's when I was really into it. And like, I was doing like a show and stuff like that, doing like my radio show and stuff. So I was like really trying to like do two things at once. And when I turned around and had everything done, like I was calling, like after I called my girlfriend, after I called my boss, after I did all that stuff, and I was turning around, that was the first song I put on. Because it was just like, it's done. It's over. It's sad, but it's comforting. And it's hopeful. And like, I'm definitely developing a playlist at my funeral playlist. That's on there. Space Lion from Cowboy Bebop. That's a good one. Oh, that's such a good one. That's such a good one. I don't know if I would play it with the like the what's it called? The little tune, like the ballerina little tune box. I can't remember what those are called. But one of those, but there's like that, and then there's like a deep like spacey Horizon one. Like that's, oh man, it gets so just like calm and intense at the same time. Oh, there's another one on there too. I haven't made up the whole, like, I haven't actually made up the playlist and whatever, but those two songs, like, those would be on the playlist, you know. Yeah. I know there's more though. I just can't remember them. But I'm glad to go into part 4, because the thing about JoJo's that I've, like, it's, if you watch other anime and stuff like that, like say One Piece, and like I mentioned it early on, like in the 5th gear and stuff like that, I haven't watched One Piece at all. Honestly, if I'm gonna watch like an abridged version, because goddamn, that's way too fucking long. Like, they have filler because he's like, we're literally caught up with the manga. We can't go anywhere. Like, yeah, we have to wait for Oda to get ahead. to get somewhere. We are literally in line with them. It's like, yeah. Like I'm gonna get caught up, but it's gonna be a while. Plus, like, I have a bunch of other stuff I need to watch. Like, I want to watch X-Men 97. I haven't watched a single episode of that. Not a single one. I know kind of generally what happens in some of them, and I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I haven't watched it. Same with Fallout. Like, I watched the first episode of that because it came out last week. Other than, like, the first episode, I haven't watched any of it. Even though, you know, season ones came out all at the same time. I haven't watched any of it. What else? Like, there's a lot of good shows out there. I still need to catch up. Invincible. I haven't watched season 2 yet. Not a single minute. Like, I know what happens in it, but I haven't watched a single minute. I think that's the main shows that I could think of right now. Still haven't, like, I haven't even finished Mandalorian season 3, and some part of that, I don't give a shit. And by some of it, the Lizzo episode. I like how she what was it, around like Easter, she's like, yeah, I'm quitting, but then she also backtracked and said, I'm not quitting. It's like, you're quitting because you're saying that people are hating on you for your body image. No, people are hating on you because you're a hypocrite, because you say that you're about body positivity, but then you get mad at your dancers when they can't have body positivity. Something seems a little bit off there. I don't know. And there's like lawsuits on that. Like legitimate lawsuits on that. I don't know, man. Like, I'm all for body positivity, but like the minute you start like body shaming, that's body shaming people that are similar to you, then yeah, you shouldn't be talking. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. What was I even rambling about? I ramble a lot. I know I do. Oh yeah, because I was talking about shows I want to watch. But part 4. The thing about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, just to get back onto the actual track, because I was talking about, if you're watching like other animes and stuff like that, sometimes yeah, it like skips, like there's time skips and stuff like that, and in JoJo's there are, but like sometimes, like, the thing that makes JoJo different is that, of course, with every part, there's a new main character, there's a new main cast, new setting, got new different themes, stuff like that. And it's jarring every single time. And for someone that's like used to it, it's not as bad. And even for like someone that's already watched it once, twice, a little bit, it's still a little jarring, but like you get it. But part 4 is a hard one, is a very hard one on your first go, because parts 1 through 3 are globetrotting. 5, also kind of a lot of moving around. Part 4, one location. Part 6, kind of one location, but then it moves out a little bit for the later half. It's really, part 4 is just a whole different pace compared to the previous parts, because it's like you go from world trotting adventure to world trotting adventure to world trotting adventure, and then you're in one bay town, one single location the entire time. Yeah, it's jarring, absolutely jarring. But holy fuck, the vibes are so immaculate, and the animation of part 4 is kind of and even in the previous parts, they have like moments where it's like goofy, goofy, like, yeah, there's animation errors, like, you can visibly see, like, even in the literal final fight of part 3, Dio looks a little funky sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, Dio looks a little fucked up when he's just perfectly fine. Like, there are just some frames where it's just like his face is just weird. But in part 4, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it. And also the fact that the intro is not in like the weird, like a 3D CGI sort of thing, which doesn't come back until part 6. And even then, man, so much potential wasted. But they did a good job with the intros, what they did. Even with the ones that they do in 4 and 5, oh my god, they do a lot of stuff with it. And it's real good. Like, real good. But at the same time, it's like, really? But part 4, oh man, I love part 4 because the vibes are so immaculate because it's just 90s. It's just late 90s. You got all just this like vibe and like new age like stuff. And it's just like, god damn, I love it so much. Like so much. And it's just, small town stuff. And it's more realistic to what actually happens. And I mean, as bizarre as it is, it's kind of like a lot of the stuff that happens, like, oh, it's relatable, it's realistic. It's like you're not going to be running into a guy that makes you piss your pants whenever you say the word bazonga. Like, what? Like, every time you say bazonga, you're going to bleed from your pee hole. Like, huh? You'll die of 1,000 cuts. I don't know, something stupid. But it's more realistic, like, hey, I lost a coin. Why are there all these little critters running around? Hey, a kid is stealing coins from around the city, or lost change from around the city. Man, oh fuck. Oh god. My boy. And I'll say it is spoilery, but people always, I'll say this now, and I know she'll hate him too. People always hate Shigechi until they realize that Shigechi is important. Until they realize Shigechi is important. Everyone hates him. Everyone hates him until they realize, until it's too late. And I can't wait to see my girlfriend realize that. Because it's real sad too. It's really sad. But yeah. It's all, oh my god. I feel like it's already been like an hour, but it hasn't. What the fuck? I don't know, man. I'm getting my Discord notifications. And I'm getting so whenever my new phone, I gotta figure out what the hell's going on, because like I get notifications, but I'm not told what they are. So like I have stuff for Snapchat, I have stuff for Discord, but I have to like go unlock my phone to figure out what it's for. And it's kind of annoying to me, or it's kind of annoying me a little bit. I mean, it's good for privacy because like I don't want to see someone like saying just some absolute out of pocket stuff on my notifications, but I want to be able to not have to open my phone and be like, oh, I kind of want to respond to this or see what the heck's going on, versus, oh, it's just someone being an idiot or someone I don't give a shit. But only on the emails I do get that, which is kind of dumb. Yeah. I honestly thought I was. Okay, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the thing, because I honestly did not expect to be opening a collector's pack that fast. Like, goddamn. Actually, I know what I'm doing with it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bada boom. Oh, I gotta put a tack there. Perfect. I fixed my situation. Now I got a perfect slide. Yeah. Notification show me. Well, that might be true. Because I went to notification show previews, changed to whatever you want. That might be it. But like, I don't know. Plus, like, in some ways, I kind of want to know. But in other things, I don't want to know. You know? Because like my app notifications, like, oh yeah, you can see what notifications you get, but I can't go into it without getting like deep. I know there's a way to do it, but I don't care. It's just a minor inconvenience. But honestly, it's good in a way because like, especially when I'm like working an event, I don't want to have like someone over my shoulder seeing that I got like a Discord message in a group chat being like, oh, suck my ding dong. It's like, I don't need them to see that. I don't want to see that. I don't need that. I don't need that to be on my phone the minute I open it. But like, I kind of want to know sometimes, rather than just like open it up and be like just smacked in the face by the most out of pockets, just the most out of pocket thing. But whatever. Balls. It honestly feels like I've talked like a whole episode already. That's, you know, I was on my shit tonight. I'm on my shit tonight, you know? I'm on it, dude. I'm on that. Like, get up and go. I'm just like going for it. Just getting after it. And like another thing, like I want to watch more movies, but like I don't know where the time goes that I'm just like, oh, I missed this movie. I missed that movie. Man, like, and I think a little bit with work, like I've missed some movies too. Because like I wanted to go see King Kong Godzilla New Empire. But I haven't because the weekend that it came out, and I usually like to go see movies the weekend that it comes out because like afterwards I feel like a lot of the time the movie gets just like spoiled more or less, or it's not like as evergreen unless the movie's good. It's not as like the vibe isn't there. I mean, I will go to a movie after like that opening weekend if I have to, but like for something like that, I want to be there initially. But I wasn't able to, and like I just haven't had the time to really set aside, like, say, go after work to do it. And like especially this week today, I don't have that time to do it. Like I left work, got home, and had like about an hour to set up stream, to set up all the stuff, just test to make it work, say hi to some buddies, and that's it. That's literally all I really did. And yeah, I don't need a whole lot of time to set up, but still, it is what it is. Ooh. God damn it, I keep looking at the time and it's just like, yeah, you've been talking a lot, but no time has passed. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. The passage of time is just crazy because like you can, I don't know what like time flies by when you're having fun versus, like time goes so slow when you're doing something you don't want to do. Even though I love doing this. I'm not saying that like, oh, I hate doing this and it's going so slow and I need to go faster. It's like, no, I feel like I've done quite a lot in this episode that I feel like it should already be done. Like, it is, but it isn't. I still got like 9 minutes. That's how long I still have until I can really like get to end it. Which is wild to me. I could talk about Magic, I could talk about JoJo's. What else can I really talk about? I talked about 2 things. Stupid podcaster doesn't know what to talk about. Duh. Talked about anime. Duh. Stupid. Oh, Keanu Reeves just got, like, I think yesterday, Keanu Reeves just got announced that he is the Shadow the Hedgehog. And holy frick, the internet lost their freaking marbles, dude. I share a birthday with them. September 2nd, dude. We are September 2nd boys. Yeah. And to prove it, I'm just going to make sure that I'm to prove it. Let me actually prove it. Let me prove it. Crap, I can't spell. Born September 2nd. Yep. Right there. Read him and weep. Read him and weep. Read him and weep, boys. Yeah, and he's confirmed for Big Shadow. That's so fucking epic, dude. And everyone's been making like memes like of like John Wick and Shadow the Hedgehog and stuff like that. Sorry about that. Just pulling up another tab. Even the tabs, the tab stuff that I have for the web scrolling stuff, that's from Sonic Heroes. So I'm a Sonic fan. God damn it. I'm a Shadow. I don't want to say fan. That's so weird to be a Sonic fan because like you edge constantly on being, you like the brand, the content, and the stuff to being like, this is weird. They might be a furry. No. Like I just like I love the just wild butt rock stuff, or the butt rock music by Crush 40, and I love the games. I haven't really watched any of the shows, but there's like a meme going around and from Sonic Prime. It's really funny recently, where it's just like Sonic and Shadow just like doing something, and then there's like a noise coming from above them, and then they're just like, what's going on? And that's been memed quite a lot. But oh man. And also people are making like jokes for the memes about like, oh, Keanu Reeves is confirmed to be Shadow. I'm like, I was thinking about that the other day, like the day that they actually announced it, because people have seen footage of Shadow and things like that in like a film festival. I don't know what it is, like recently, and other stuff related to that. They've seen who's playing him, so it's like the information has to come out sooner than later. And luckily, it did. It did. And I'm excited for it. This year, there's so much Sonic stuff. Because you got, like, Sonic Generations or something like that is doing, like, a re-release with, like, some Shadow DLC. And then you got the Knuckles TV show. IHOP is doing, like, a Sonic menu. Which is just, there's a lot of their basic stuff just rebranded to be that. Like, Sonic 3? Oh, I sure as fuck can't wait to see Maria get gunned down by a federal agent. I am gonna be like, hell yeah. I can't wait to see a child get gunned down by a federal agent. Let's freaking go. Yeah. I can't wait to see Shadow have his canon event, even though I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do it. Because so anyways, but if they do, oh hell yeah. And like, I think the actress that is playing Maria probably knows, but like, I hope she's like, she wants her character to die. Because it's just funny. Not because it's funny. I mean, yeah, it is funny. But just because, like, it had to be done. It has to happen. Sorry. Maria has to die. Them's the rules. She has to die. Don't know what to tell you, Chief. But oh man, I don't know where I've heard it, but I think there might be remastering or redoing or something or whatever Sonic Heroes. I think I was watching a video the other day, yesterday or the other day. I don't remember, about them like someone's possibly doing it, because like the game itself, just janky as shit. A lot of bugs, a lot of mechanics that are just like twitchy as hell. Never ever 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 play as a speed character. You're gonna fall. Unless if it's specifying that you need to be a speed character. You never play a speed character, because there's like, you twitch an inch, you're off the map, because they go so fast. They go too fast. Every single one of them. It's insane. I always like rock a power character. I always do it because it's better. Most of the time. Like, you got Knuckles, you got Omega, you got Big the Cat, and you got Victor. Like, I know my characters from that one. Like Sonic Team, you got Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Team Dark, you got Rouge the Bad, you got Shadow, and you got Omega. And Team Rose, you got Amy, Cream, and Big. And then in Team Chaotix, you got Charmy, you got SBO, and you got Victor. And then you fight Neo Metal Sonic. That's so fucking dumb. Saying Neo, it's just so weird. That's some weird like 90s like turn of the century shit that I never understood and I don't like. It's the Neo shit. It's like new. It's like, no, don't. And now that you have like other stuff, it's not cool. But and like, one thing's for certain, transparent, like color transparent sparkly stuff, like sparkly Game Boys, like, now that's epic. Now that's epic. I want to see the insides of my thing, and I want to know that it's sparkly and colorful. I'm down with that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what I'm also down with? You guys for going to my Twitch at twitch.tv/MeltLyric Original, where you can watch these happen live. Ooh, and you can watch the VOD, you can watch the after show here too. Also, you can see the you can watch these for up to 2 weeks. I spaced out for a second. You can watch these for up to 2 weeks until it disappears. But the after show, I don't want to see anything out of it. That's just, them's the rules for me personally. I don't like it. If I see anything, that shit's gone. Unless if I say otherwise. But like, do that. Or you can go to my YouTube channel and you can watch the edited VOD of this, minimally edited stuff. And yeah, eventually this is going to be on other platforms when I get off my ass and do it. So yeah, thank you to Gradients for the use of their song, Used to It, off of the album The Call. Yeah. We're getting closer and closer to the day that the boys are going to move down to the cities, and I can be closer to them and visit them more. But when that day will come, I do not know. And visit my friends, I don't know when. I can't wait to. Because that's going to be fun as hell. Because, like, oh my God, I've a bunch of stories from them, but now it's not the time. Oh fuck, I keep forgetting I have a suit that I need to get, but it's probably at this point, honestly, I don't think I'm getting that suit. I keep forgetting about it and remembering it at the absolute worst times. I'm pretty sure I'm not getting that suit. They probably still have it, and I could just probably call, but I don't think they do. And I feel so bad. I feel really bad about it, because I just forgot about it. But whatever. Oops. And thank you for listening, watching, doing what you do, and all that other stuff. But as I look at the clock, it's not midnight here anymore, but it's always midnight somewhere else. But until it becomes midnight here once again, I'll see you later. But until then, bye-bye.